Did you know that the story of the Coverdale Bible represents one of the most fascinating chapters in the history of biblical translation? In 1535, Miles Coverdale accomplished something extraordinary. He created the first complete printed Bible in the English language. Picture yourself in 16th century England, where reading the Bible in English was actually considered heretical. Coverdale, working in exile on the continent, took on this dangerous but crucial task. He wasn't working entirely from scratch, though. He heavily relied on William Tyndale's earlier translations and Martin Luther's German Bible, combining these with Latin sources to create his version. What makes the Coverdale Bible truly special is its beautiful poetic language. While other translations might have been more technically accurate, Coverdale had this incredible gift for creating memorable phrases that just stuck in people's minds. You know the phrase, "the valley of the shadow of death," from Psalm 23. That's Coverdale's work, and it's still quoted today. The Coverdale Bible found its audience primarily among English-speaking Protestants, but its influence reached far beyond that initial readership. It became a stepping stone for future translations, including the Great Bible of 1539, which Coverdale himself helped revise. Now, when we compare it to the original Greek texts, we find some interesting differences. Coverdale wasn't actually working from Greek or Hebrew sources. He was translating from Latin and German translations. This means his version is technically a translation of translations. Some scholars argue this created certain inconsistencies, but others point out that it actually made the text more accessible to ordinary people. Perhaps the most profound impact of the Coverdale Bible was how it changed people's relationship with God. For the first time, English speakers could read about God in their own language, in words that felt familiar and personal. Coverdale's choice of words often portrayed God in a more approachable way than previous Latin translations. Where the Latin Vulgate might use formal, distant language, Coverdale chose words that made God feel closer to the average person. The legacy of the Coverdale Bible continues to influence how we read and understand Scripture today. It showed us that religious texts don't have to be stern and unapproachable. They can be beautiful, poetic, and deeply personal. When you hear certain phrases in modern Bible translations, you're often hearing echoes of Coverdale's groundbreaking work from nearly 500 years ago. This remarkable translation didn't just change how people read the Bible, it changed how they experience their faith, making the divine feel more accessible to the common person. And isn't that what translation is really about? Building bridges between the sacred and the everyday, between the divine and the human experience.